as nice as this.
For one portion, one person, $8.
Stop.
This is Taiwanese. If you like it, you just say 送啊. So how you, there you go, there you go. 在今天的影片开始之前，我想要跟大家分享一个我们家最近超爱的语言学习 App Duolingo。像是我跟 Eric 很早就发现，我们家虫虫特别喜欢说话，他对语言蛮有天分的，而且超乐于学习新的语言。像我们前阵子到了美国，他还很热情的跟我朋友用西班牙文打招呼，很大声的说 Hola， 觉得超可爱的。所以为了培养虫虫学语言的兴趣，我们现在几乎每天都会花一点时间使用 Duolingo。我跟虫虫一起边学边玩。这个过程中真的超级疗愈。那我个人最喜欢 Duolingo 的原因，就是因为它让学习变得更有趣好玩，完全不像那种很传统硬背单字和句型的感觉，而是你透过游戏闯关的方式，不知不觉就掌握了一些新的知识。
Are you ready to continue?
You ready to continue? Continue.
That's a new railroad, which was built a few years ago.
That's a new railroad, which was built a few years ago.
那 Duolingo 有提供超过40种语言，适合各个年龄的人使用。像是如果你想要提升英文能力的话 ，Duolingo 是一个非常棒的选择，因为它教出来的英文都是很道地又实用。像是找工作啊、学校考试啊、和外国人交流啊，就算你是零基础也可以使用，而且所有的课程都是免费的哦。特别适合没有语言环境却想要学习语言的情况下 ，Duolingo 就能给你一个自然学习的机会。那如果你有兴趣，点击资讯栏的连结下载 Duolingo， 让学语言变得更轻松有趣。Okay, so let's get started with today's video. 嗨，我是沙白。
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Felicia.
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
Today we are here in Taipei on day 4 of their 2-week trip, and we are going to be experiencing Taipei's public transportation. So, question, you guys are from California. What type of public transportation do you guys have experience with?
I've never been on any public transportation. Literally just driving in your own car. Yeah. The only bus I've been on have been school buses and the Disneyland bus.
So we have like Metro Links and city buses.
It's not very common, right?
It's not very common because everyone has cars.
Cars, right?
I've experienced like public transportation in Japan and Korea. So that's probably the most I've ever done, and that was just last year.
Today what we're going to be doing is we are going to let them try to navigate the train system here in Taipei all by themselves. Obviously, I'll be along for moral support, but I will not be helping you guys, okay? The first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna go and get our train cards, which are called yo-yo ka.
Yo-yo ka.
And it swipes you in and out. Let's get started. Let's get some easy cards and let's explore Taipei.
All right.
You guys ready?
Yes.
OK， 我知道大家去纽约都会用那个 Metro Card 去收集或者是当纪念品，所以我想说，让他们买一个悠悠卡应该会是一个不错的纪念品。那我们就让他们自己选。Okay, guys, so what easy cards did you end up choosing?
I got this one.
I got the green one with ladybug or lightning bugs. I have the Kuroni.
So you guys ready to see how it works?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
And we're going to see who can figure out how to add money to their card the fastest. So everyone's gonna do it one by one, and we're gonna time you, okay? And the person who's the fastest will get an extra 100 NT. From the second I hand you this money, that's when your timer starts, okay?
All right.
So we're adding 200 and start.
Top up.
将票卡放置于感应平台，
Whoa!
或是地
Whoa!
图，请按下一
Yeah.
加时中，加急成功，请取回票卡。
Less than a minute. How do you feel?
I feel like the winner.
That actually was very impressive.
Can you push the English button?
Yeah, really easy.
Easy to use?
I think my experience in in Korea
Yeah.
gave me an advantage, but
Us older girls gotta stick together, use our life experience a little bit more. These youngins don't know what they're talking about.
They don't.
Okay, Felicia was 57 seconds, not to give you any pressure at all. Okay, ready? Go. Oh, are you sure you want to do it two at once? Oh, you have to start over now. I'm sorry.
请将票卡放置于感应平台，请投入纸钞或硬币，不再投入，请按下一步。
141. Hey, it was still good. How do you feel about that? Was it easy?
I probably wouldn't be able to work this in America either. So I've never been like on any kind of like public transportation. So I was kind of nervous, like, oh, I'm not really trying to work this.
just because public transportation isn't very common in California, we don't use it as much. We have it, but it's not as like common for people.
Felicia, how you feeling?
I feel like a boss.
Start. Do you want to select what you're doing first?
Oh,
I feel bad. You know, they're 18. I gotta help them a little bit, okay?
Insert banknote.
Ooh. Ooh, she fast.
Press confirm.
Ooh.
All payments.
Ooh. 39 seconds. Okay. You get an extra 100, girly. Because you are the winner.
oh, is that fast?
Yeah, that was
there
so
was, like, more
fast.
It was easy though because they had English options. Even like I didn't even press the English option, but they still had like English under the Mandarin, so it was very tourist friendly. You just tap it and go.
So now it's time for you guys to look at the map, and I want you to tell me how we are going to get to Taipei 101. I'm gonna give you this.
Stay together. So we're right here.
That was so.
And Taipei 101.
Right here?
Taipei 101? Okay.
Ooh, you
So
found it?
that's
Okay.
R3.
So we want to take the orange line. can go
We get
up
off
to up to the red
R7.
line, and then go down to
R3. Just
So
go with the flow.
Stephanie, Felicia.
Yeah.
I'm here for the moral support.
Let's go.
Okay, so there's a couple little rules, a little bit of etiquette that we have here on the metro station.
Okay.
So the first one is no food or drinks. So if you have your water, you gotta put it away, and if you have food, you gotta, keep it away. You can enjoy yourself on the train. However, voice is low if you don't really want to take like a loud phone call or anything.
Yeah.
But it's definitely okay to talk on the train. You guys ready for this?
I'm ready. Try.
我真的非常吓到，因为他们比我想的还快，而且他们很会找东西。我不知道，如果是我18岁的我可不可以耶？
So we're stopping at 6, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
we need
We're
to
at
go
Nancy now.
You need to transfer to the red line. So we'll get on. Where
We'll
we're
start
at.
here
And then it goes to the red right here.
all the
Yes,
way
and we'll go
to
to 6.
6.
So I
Okay.
think we just get on. Yeah.
Okay, lead the way, guys. Lead the way.
Hopefully. I'm trusting your judgment. Oh my finger.
So clean. And probably because of the rule
No food.
of no food,
No food, no
drinks.
drinks. Yeah.
Because the public transportation that I have been on in America, not as nice as this.
I don't know if it's because if there's like certain peak hours, but I'm glad that it's not super crowded and like we're able to find a seat.
But I do like the priority seats for like the elderly or like the disabled or the pregnant women or women with children. I like that. It's nice that they're considerate of those. We're here.
So that's gonna go that way.
So I think we need to go down to get to the next train.
Let's try.
Went downstairs and that was the correct way because now we are going to the
To the left direction.
We're going to the right, left direction.
So do you notice the lines on the floor? What do you guys think those are for?
One's the line where you wait in to enter so that other people can get off and you're not running into them.
This is a girl with culture.
I just know because in Korea they really didn't have like, oh, stand here. People were,
Do you think people in the U.S. would wait in lines?
Probably not.
Probably not. But again, who knows? Okay, here's our train.
Okay, let's go.
I feel like it would be very fast. Obviously, we were kind of being slow just to make sure we were getting on the right track. If it was your normal route and like commute, it would feel faster and like you know where you're going and
You would
stuff.
know where to go.
It was very simple and I liked how organized it was all. Obviously, since it was my first time just traveling the public transportation like at all, I was confused, but I didn't feel lost. Like, and especially with the fact that they did have English, very easy for like foreigners or non-foreigners or people who are doing it for the first time. It's still like, it's easy enough to understand.
Very friendly.
It's clean. They had rules like you can't bring no food or drinks, no chewing gum and stuff like that. I think in America we don't have like specific rules like that, or if we do, maybe people just don't follow it, because the few public transportation I've been on is not as clean as it was here in Taiwan. So that was very nice and refreshing because it's clean and more welcoming and stuff.
We just got to the 101. We're gonna take you guys up to the top.
I can tell it's the bougie mall.
It's not just bougie, it's bougie.
Bougie. This is, see the Guinness World Record, the world's fastest passenger elevator. It is so fast. You guys are gonna be blown away.
I was gonna ask how long it would take because I mean 89th floor. I feel like you'd be in there for like 10 minutes. Like,
If it was the elevator at my house, it'd take like 10 minutes.
we have to take a picture over there.
You have to take all the pictures.
All of the pictures.
There's also an Apple store that when you look down, the top of it looks like a MacBook computer.
But also just the 360 view of city of Taipei was really cool. You can like look out and just see forever.
Not only could you just go out and see the views, but like inside that actual floor, there was like different shops, gift shops, there was like cafe, and then just a little like photo.
They had nice photo spots like in each.
因为他们喜欢韩国，所以他们超级懂那种亚洲人拍照技术跟那种摆 pose 的方式，他们都这样，超可爱的。
And this is so when the earthquake happens, this will swing and the building will stay straight. And this is like steel that they braided to make it as strong as possible to hold up this ball.
2,000 strands. That's crazy.
The weight of that ball is 133 elephants.
133?
Yeah.
And they also had like a little video about like how the building was built.
Right.
And we saw like the big ball.
It blew my mind how they even just got it up there. I still can't even comprehend that.
So, are you guys getting hungry a little bit?
Oh, definitely.
Should we jump into some lunch?
Let's jump into some lunch.
Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, okay, so now we are here for a teppanyaki lunch. Teppanyaki actually in the States or in Japan is very like high-end where they cook in front of you. But in Taiwan, they like to make it easily accessible for everyone to enjoy.
Perfect.
So it's gonna be like vegetables, rice, and a meat.
Okay.
And it is so good, I promise you guys. I'll just take you in and we'll try, okay?
All right, I'm ready.
只要我带朋友来吃铁板烧，他们都非常非常喜欢，所以我今天带他们来到炎弟来吃，来体验一下。然后我觉得他们应该会很喜欢。Just like at the restaurant we went to yesterday with the seafood, you get your own rice, and then you can also get soup and ice cream.
Miso soup makes me so happy.
She got the good.
Short and sweet, that's how we like it. Oh, look at that garlic. Do you guys like that really like thick garlicky flavor?
I do. Sometimes it's just like too overpowering, but I like it.
Okay, so the first vegetable you see right here is called empty heart vegetable. And then this one is bean sprout.
That spice adds a nice touch.
I can taste the spice.
For me, it's always the garlic. Like the more garlic, the better. And it's so funny because I hear a lot of Americans being like, oh, too much garlic, you're gonna smell bad or whatever. I'm like, who cares? Give me all the garlic. I don't even care.
I like them both, but I really probably favor these ones more.
The bean sprouts?
The bean sprouts are good as a standalone. The empty heart, like it's good, but on its own, it would need like something else to complement it.
I like them both. This has a salt factor, this has the spice factor, but I like the bean sprout.
You guys ready to try the king oyster mushroom?
Yes.
That's good.
The buttery taste is so perfect. Like it's not too overwhelming. It's so good.
It doesn't have like a really strong mushroom.
It just melts in your mouth.
Sometimes the mushroom can be too strong for me. Like it'll overpower the other ingredients, but I like it.
I was expecting a little bit more savory, but it has a sweetness to it. It's good.
Okay, so the next thing I want you guys to try is an omelet with something called dried radishes. Oh, it's like a heart. It's a heart.
Tastes like an omelet. I love how soft the eggs are, like the texture of it.
Well, there's so much protein. There's like a little bit of carbs. It's literally such a well-balanced meal that I'm like, this is fantastic. Yeah. Okay, guys, are you guys ready to try our beef?
I'm so ready.
It looks so good.
Stephanie and I got with the garlic chips, and you guys got with the bell pepper and onion.
I love the tenderness. It's nice and juicy and tender, but not too chewy or fatty.
It might be the perfect cooked beef I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, it was like so like melt in your mouth.
I like the way it's cut as well, like the proportions of it.
It fits in your mouth nicely.
And I like the cook of it because sometimes I'm picky with how I like my beef cooked. So it's really good and tender, and it's good with the garlic, like eating it at the same time because it gives it a nice crunch at the same time. I'm very picky with my meats as well, like especially like with beef or like steak, if it's because I don't like really the chewy or fatty meat.
Yeah.
But this is perfect.
I think the portions are perfect. If this is the normal portion that they give per person, it's perfect.
So if this was in an American setting, how much do you guys think you would expect to pay for this meal?
I'm thinking like $20, $25, maybe even more just because they're cooking in front of you.
I was gonna say 25, yeah.
For one portion, one person, $8.
Stop.
No way.
Amazing.
That
Mind
is
blown.
very generous of them.
Fast food isn't even $8 anymore in America.
McDonald's is
I
more
know.
expensive in
Yeah.
America than that.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh?
The fact that it was so affordable made it even like more lovely. They're cooking it for you, so like that alone is a service, you know?
It's like dinner and a show.
Yeah.
So we also have two more dishes that they're gonna bring us. One is fried rice, and then there's another egg dish as well.
Ooh.
Oh, this looks so good. The pieces of meat are actually a lot bigger than I was expecting.
What kind of meat is it?
Pork.
Oh, it's pork. Okay.
You like it?
Very good.
I think it mixes together really well, right?
At first I thought it was chicken, but it's not.
The pork has a very, like, Taiwanese barbecue, has a little bit of a sweeter taste to it. Also, I think the spice is done really, really well here. It's not very spicy to where you're like,
Yeah.
There's egg, cilantro, peanut powder, and another type of egg inside as well.
Immediately I get cilantro.
It's very nice at the end of the meal because it's kind of like a dessert. I'll let you guys finish and then I'll tell you what the other egg is. Felicia's face gets nervous.
Is it a fish egg?
It is not a fish egg, it's called a century egg. So it's fermented egg.
This one wasn't my favorite. Like, I like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but when it's just peanut butter placed on dishes that I'm not used to, it's just weird to me. The combination doesn't go well with my palate.
It's definitely like a small challenge, right?
It's definitely a new taste to me, but I like it a lot. I feel like I would definitely order this for like a breakfast or brunch. I usually don't really eat eggs in any form, but I like this, and I almost feel like I want it with less cilantro so I could taste more egg, which is surprising. I loved everything about it. I'm a big rice lover, so I like the white rice, and I like with like the vegetables and the meat. It'll just like add the flavor to the rice. But the fried rice is probably I love it so much. I might just order that. I don't know about this. I feel like it should cost more than just $8. I feel like it's worth more than that, which I really like it. So I would definitely come back for it. It was just such an experience from like start to finish. For one, just being in a place, watching them cook the food in front of you. We've never been in a restaurant like that before. All the food itself was just so good.
Great food. Definitely recommend that for all you first timers.
Okay guys, so after a long day of public transportation and food and travel, how are you guys feeling?
I'm
tired.
Yeah, I'm feeling like it's been a long day.
A little bit ready for some rest.
I'm ready to sit down for a while.
There's one thing that's very popular here in Taiwan, and it's for the bottom of your feet. It's a foot massage. So we brought you here to a place called北门足体养生会馆. What they do is they press all the pressure points in your foot to relax your whole body. It might make your feet a little bit like, you kind of feel like maybe a little bit sore, maybe a little bit tickly, but it's gonna relax you. You're gonna feel so good afterwards. You guys ready to go inside?
Yes.
All right, let's go experience this together.
Everywhere you looked all throughout Taipei, like almost on every corner, it's like, oh look there's a foot massage place. Oh look, another foot massage.
I've never It's like a spot just dedicated for massages.
Yeah.
Because usually, like, you can get one if you get like you go to a nail salon, you want like a pedicure or something. It is be something quick.
好，我现在要教他们怎么样跟师傅沟通。我要教他们舒服不舒服，轻一点、重一点，还有台语的松啊。我们来看看他们觉得怎么样。The word in Mandarin for comfortable is 舒服。舒服。Yeah, and if you think it's not comfortable, 不舒服。不舒服。Yeah, this is not Mandarin. This is Taiwanese. If you like it, you just say 送啊。送啊。So how you, there you go, there you go.
So they started with the head, the neck, and the shoulders, which was amazing because I know I carry all of my stress in that area. So like she knew exactly where to massage and work.
So I could feel like all like my knots in my back just like getting released.
Do you like strong or do you prefer more of like a light touch?
Kind of like the strong.
Oh, okay.
Especially after like a long day.
Yeah.
Karate chop. That's what I like to hear. Karate chops in the background.
I'm feeling fabulous. I've always wanted a massage.
Yes.
It's time for the foot massage now.
She knew all the spots I needed.
That's the thing about a Taiwanese 师傅. You don't need to tell them anything, they just know.
It hurts, but in a good way.
Yeah.
I like the pain. I'm like,
I feel like I never really felt like I was in pain or like I ever had problems or whatever, but like them doing this makes me realize like how tight or sore I really was. It makes me feel like I need to do this a lot more often back home.
The main thing though was like they focus on the feet and the legs and I guess the pressure points in your feet, which I didn't know really were there until she started working. And woo, I felt all the pressure points. Perfect way to end the night. All those pressure points, I
It's
felt
definitely
it.
worth giving a try.
Okay guys, so that concludes our day in Taipei. We did a lot of things today.
I feel like we got everything on the list checked off of like as far as touring goes. I would say having to take on the challenge of navigating all of the different public transportation, that was fun because it definitely put my directional skills to use because I'm not really good with that stuff. And then also I feel like what better way to get to see the country without actually submerging yourself into it, into the midst of it.
My favorite was at the end of the day we got the massage. I'm really glad my feet and legs feel alive right now.
The blood is flowing for
It
sure.
is, it is.
Everything's flowing.
I would say my favorite was definitely the food. It was so good. I would definitely have to recommend it to other foreigners who are interested in coming into Taiwan or visiting Taipei.
Taipei is a really cool place for people who have never been to Taiwan before because you can do everything. There's good food, cool places to see, there's history, and you don't really need a car to navigate it at all. Like you can use the public transportation. It was a pretty fun experience for me, for you guys.
Very fun.
Yes.
I enjoyed it.
Welcome to Taipei, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you again next Friday at 8 p.m. Bye, guys.